Been challenging to do any research in addition to the testing because of this lack of resources. So as an example, in my lab, we're doing COVID research, and we need some different nasal swabs to look at what's happening. And unfortunately, the company that manufactures them has switched all their manufacturing into making the swabs the big long ones that we use for the testing. And so research labs are really impaired, and a lot of the reagents we can't get, or we've been asked to donate some of our lab reagents to the national or provincial testing labs so that they can do their very important work in testing. So there's been this huge bottleneck where nobody can get the resources that they need to do the experiments that we would like to be doing. And then of course on the provincial and level where we're doing all this testing for the province, there's the limitations of the number of swabs and reagents and tools, but also personnel. So none of this testing is something you can just train somebody to walk off the street. And so we've had to redeploy people in the research labs and the provincial testing labs to do all this work. And of course that's led to a personnel shortage, and everyone who's moved into doing one of these testing jobs is somebody who's no longer doing whatever their primary job was. It's really showing us just how challenging a supply chain is, because the research in my lab's been slowed down. We've been really challenged to find. We've had to try to be innovative and find new tools and new swabs and things like that to do our studies with. And this has been problematic, and it's led to a lot of wasted people time trying to track down reagents, but it's also led to a lot of creativity. So at McMaster, many researchers decided that they were just going to try to bypass this whole supply chain issue by making everything from scratch. And so there's a lot of very innovative people here and who are trying to make sort of made in Canada or made in Ontario solutions where we won't have to rely on external suppliers. So we'll make everything and we'll validate it at home. And in this way, we hope to be able to bypass all these issues with not being able to get commercial supplies.